before our very eyes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I am the incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
You hear them pads going click, 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 click. You hear them clicks going tap, tap, tap.
704 beats by Alex J.
Yeah. First and 10. We in the trenches. You like the water cooler. You be on the benches. Think your team better, but they lack skill. First snap, I leave your backs in the backfield. Your quarterback scared, I see it in his eyes. Sent the receiver in motion, that's just a disguise. My linebackers, they stepping up. Clog the hole, no letting up. Taking on them big blocks. On fourth down, we get big stops. My secondary is balling out. Your offense keeps stalling out. How many yards? Like none at all. Call the special teams, come punt the ball and it's gone. And you never see me fair catch. I get a block and then I'm gone like a Learjet. My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, we just came to win. Win, we just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house. I'm in a huddle talking to the Hawks. We gonna run it down their throat soon as we get the ball. Come out and fire off the ball. We going on one. My skill position so proficient. Break for long runs. Come out running that option. That mean I got the option to keep that or pitch that. Defense they gotta fix that. Four receivers we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads I got some. My tight end so awesome. Touchdowns I toss some. We score 6, scoreboard that score 6. Respect the ball, we protect the ball. We don't fumble, no throw picks. I feed my linemen pancakes, so all they blocks are pancakes. Push you around like all night. End of the game, get your handshakes, huh? My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Red Zone Radio Show. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Chip Carter tonight. We're going to get you guys started here in just a few minutes, but it sounds like there's that action already.
The car is already moving down.
Well, I was about to say,
field.
Paul sounds excited, so Chris must be doing well. You can always tell who's doing well in the Crest games based on how they're talking. So we're going to go ahead and send you out to the Crest South Point game, get us started, and we're going to check on the other teams in just a moment.
He's here by the Chargers.
Play after play, leading to first down after first down. That is 3 Meat Pablito first downs in a row. Already early with 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. Crest is at the South Point 15. New set of downs. Again, they're going to do that end-around play. Here's Najee Thompson out of the backfield. He loses his balance, but he at least gets to the 10.
Yeah, he let his shoulders got ahead of his feet there and ended up tilting over, but still a nice gain there by Thompson.
Jason Black was trying to block for him as he was getting ready to come to the near side corner, and Black almost felt responsible, but I don't think it was going to matter. Thompson had already lost his footing, but hey, Crest is looking at 2nd down and 5 at the South Point 10 now. A fake to Jason Black, a quarterback keeper, and South Point was all over that as they bring Eli Hamrick down back at the 15.
Yeah, good job there by the interior of that South Point defense.
A big guy by the name of Blake Hartness, number 72, one of the tackles in on the tackle.
Yeah, big 6'3", 230-pound nose guard.
Well, Rob, at least the loss is not as bad as I thought. Eli was thrown back towards the 15, but they'll just count off 2. So Crest will look at 2nd down and 7 at the 12-yard line of South Point. Big crowd here tonight, as you would have expected on both sides of the stadium. Eli looking, going to go out. Pass is caught far side of the field and close to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, maybe just short of that marker. Let's see.
Yeah, and that was interesting because you used out of the backfield Jason Black on the reception there. And that worked out to get you to the South Point at least 8-yard line. But it's going to be 4th down.
Big play early in this game.
Keeping it on the run.
Yes, Cleveland and Rutherford.
And Thompson, I'm not sure if he...
Here for you. That's H&M Industries between Shelby and Park City. Right.
South Crest comes up short on the 4th and 2. So after that great offensive drive, the sad part is we come away with no points as Thompson is stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah, inches short of getting the first down there. It's a good play there by the South Point defense. Let's see if this Crest defense is ready to respond.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could hold them deep in their own territory. Let's see what Blee and this offense wants to do. Of course, it's packed in tight, single receivers on both sides of the field. And it is a quarterback keeper immediately at just a short gain across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They're going to end up giving him about 4 on that play.
It is amazing how they fall for 4 yards in this offense, Paul. I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing.
It is. Paul Foster, Robbie Roop in the booth, and a third member of our team along the sidelines who'll have those Cleveland Community College updates throughout the night. Tim Foster. 2nd down and 6 with Blee under center. A lot of movement going on right now in this offense for South Point. And they'll go to one of their backs to go straight ahead and get to at least the 15-yard line.
Yeah, the fullback there on the carry.
So it'll bring up 3rd down. This is going to be a huge play coming up here for both teams. If you're the Crest defense, you want to come through. Clock running, 7:50 to go. No score in the first quarter after Crest got the opening kickoff and got into the red zone, but came up empty after they went for it on 4th down and were a yard short. Blee under center. Blee, he's going to keep it. And Blee makes a move. Watch him, 25 to the 30-yard line. That's where he becomes so dangerous when he gets behind blockers, and he will give the Red Raiders a 1st down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, once they get that 3rd and short situation, there's so many things they can do out of that offense, and right there, prime example, Blee's able to pull it, comes around this far side with it, able to get the space a little bit and work. He's a great athlete.
Band is, you can hear them on our phone, on our mic, I should say, playing the strong tunes for the Chargers and the defense and the cheerleaders. Straight ahead run here and a busting through. We got a loose football, and I believe Crest has got it at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, looking at the ball recovered by number 7 for the Chargers.
Yeah, you're talking about Donovan Walton. So great job. Apparently a Charger got their hand in there from behind, Rob, and knocked the ball out of the ball carrier's hands. The ball went forward, and Crest gets a break in this game. They, again, are going to have the ball on South Point side of the field.
See if you can capitalize here. Something South wouldn't do office, turn it over. When they do, you got to capitalize.
1st and 10 for Crest. With Eli Hamrick, of course, running the offense. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and 1 back. Fake to the back. Across the middle, Romeo Sanders open, 25, 15, 10, all the way down to the 7 of South Point.
Romeo Sanders coming out of that H-back spot in this passing game has become
North Lincoln 0, you're listening to high school football on KTC.
You talking about a guy who coming to this season we didn't know what to expect. He has really performed well this year.
Man, are we moving the football again. Going from the South Point 40 to the South Point 8. It is 1st and goal. You don't want to come away empty this time. Handoff coming near side. Jason Bly busting through a tackle, busting his way into the end zone for the Wolfman Woods Disc Golf Club touchdown. A 8-yard run by Black. Grab your disc, bring your friends, and meet me in the woods at Wolfman Woods. Let's go down for the Cleveland Community College sideline report and join 10.
I tell you, Paul, you talked about you can't miss opportunities. They missed it on that opening drive, but not after the fumble. What a great offensive drive, and Jason Black finished it off. Let's see if Carson Greer can make it a 7-0 lead. Here's a snap. Here's a kick. It is up, and it is good.
Extra point is good.
Providing electrical services and contracting across the region on the Fountain Electric scoreboard. It's Crest 7, South Point nothing. This is KTCBroadcasting.com.
To get that high grass cut down.
Work, little dreams grow into.
In the last 3 games, so it's important that they at least get some positive looks at it on this drive, if not punch it in.
And that was a late one against Hickory, so it had been decided by that point. Alberti in motion. You get a man jumping across the line of scrimmage, and it'll be offside against the Red Devils. First penalty of the ball game.
Take it any way they can get it. So
yards are yards.
Yep, stay ahead of the sticks. And interesting to see Burns trying to notice if he's got anything special on his. It's obviously, yeah, I don't see anything on his arm, yeah, but not his hand.
Yeah. Maybe he had the same surgeon as John Matera of Oklahoma. Boy, the memes are coming out on Dr. Shin out of L.A. Burns fakes the take it, and he hands off up the middle, and Agee, boy, what a struggle that was, but somehow he picked up a couple yards. I guess we'll give him 3 yards on that one, not 2. So it'll be 3rd down and 2, or 2nd down and 2 because of the penalty.
Yeah, like I said, he got hit about line of scrimmage or just beyond it, but then was able to kind of lean forward and fight, pick up 3.
I'm not sure, based on that pile, how he got that. That was amazing. Burns under center. Motion, keeps it, pitches. Pitches, that'll be a 1st down and more. Pitch goes to number 9, Braden Still. And he goes from the 48 all the way down to the 30-yard line, so a gain of 22 for Still. It'll be a Turner Hauser Insurance 1st down for the Knights as they get into Red Devil territory at the 30-yard line.
Well, again, we mentioned it. It's good to see some positive yards there from the Knights. Get into Newton Conover territory. I thought they could maybe move the ball a little bit better tonight.
Especially if Burns is back. I mean, I don't know anything about Lusk, but you got a senior versus a freshman. You figure it's going to be a little bit better.
Yeah, you run triple option. That takes a couple years.
Burns keeps it, sheds a tackle at the corner, and falls forward. He'll be close to 8 yards on that carry, his first of the night.
And that's usually where you see the difference, yeah. So a quarterback that's been in the system for a while knows when to pull it, knows when to keep it, when to pitch. And so Burns, again, being the senior, that's what they've missed. So be able for him to turn it up and get those 7 yards, 8 yards. Good positive sign here for the Knights.
2nd and 2, the 22-yard line. Burns keeps it again. This time he pitches. Catch is made by Still. Gets around the left side. He's hit pretty solidly, but not before he gets the Turner Hauser Insurance first down, and the Knights are in the red zone.
It's a perfect example there. It was a good running back, quarterback relationship there between Burns and Still, and was able to turn that up there to get the first Turner Hauser Insurance first down. And we're, again, in the red zone.
Knights at the 13-yard line. Alberti in motion. He takes the pitch. He's around the side, breaks a tackle, gets across the 10, and we got the back judge with a good arm tonight as he just threw a flag about 35 yards. That'll probably be a hold at the corner based on where it was thrown.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he didn't spin him around, but there probably was a fistful of jersey in there somewhere too.
Right, yeah, I thought the side judge would have been maybe the one to make the call since it was right in front of him. But as you mentioned, the back judge was in the end zone when he threw that flag. Got it all the way up to the 15-yard line.
And they're going to drop the flag at about the 10. So the back judge overthrew his target. So the run by Alberti, which would have been inside the 5-yard line, is wiped out. So it's going to be about a 7-yard penalty on the Knights going from the point of the hold. I haven't looked it up. I'm not sure if Alberti gets 3 yards and then they mark it off from there or how it works, but close enough. 1st and 17, and we've got a stoppage here. Illegal procedure against the Knights. So that's another 5 yards. That'll make it 1st and 22. I see they have the same problem with the lights of the stadium that they did at Lincolnton. The ones on the bottom of the pole are supposed to tip up more, not straight into the camera. Burns keeps it, goes around the left side. He's got lots of running room and blocking in front of him. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, North Lincoln. It's a Kiever Pharmacy of Lincolnton touchdown for the Knights as he scores.
Any laundry? I thought I heard somebody in the press box.
No, I didn't hear. I didn't see anything. I was looking around quick. So that would be about a 28-yard touchdown run for Burns. And he's not showing any rust.
I was going to say, that senior makes a difference. And that was a great job there by number 4 for the Knights, Jonathan Fabiano. About the 4-5-yard line, just maintained that block and was able to let Burns finish off that run for the touchdown.
So on the kick is Coleman Rice. Snap is high, fallen on by the holder. That's number 10. Is that Lusk? Yeah, that's the backup quarterback. High snap, tough to handle. So on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard, it's Newton Conover 7, North Lincoln 6. You're listening to high school football on KTC.
On the 22, so they've got -8 on this drive. So it'll be 3rd down, very long. Double wide receivers left, one to the right, single back set again. Dixon back to throw, got a little bit of time now, running for his life. Goes around the right side, going to let it go. Got a man there. It's going to be intercepted.
Oh,
dropped. And the interception was dropped, a little ill-advised, and that's what I'm talking about, forcing the issue there. Sometimes you just got to throw it to the cheerleaders.
Yeah, had a couple Kramer defenders out there. Luckily for us, he did drop that. So punt unit coming on for Burns.
So an incomplete pass, and that's a quick 3 and out, and give a little credit to the Stuart Kramer defense after they were torched on that first drive.
Yeah,
Burns gets -8 on that one and forced a punt.
Yeah, they provided some heat there, and like I say, Dixon was lucky he did get rid of that ball and didn't take another big loss with a sack. But.
All right, so punting time, and Dixon, let's see what we got here. They stopped the clock, and Is that another penalty?
The 5-yard line. Black has come out like a man possessed tonight.
Jason Black said, "Get on my back. We're going to the house."
He sure did. Another Mi Pablito first down. Your favorite Mi Pablito favors. Hey, there's no huddle required when you order online at mipubs.com. Chargers are moving that football, especially taking advantage of turnovers. First and goal at the 7. And Eli Hamrick is just not going to be able to find his way through that defensive line as they push him backwards. And oh my, we have just had some extra activity after the play, a flag, and it may be frustration on Eli Black, who apparently pushed one of the defenders away. I'm not sure he started it, Rob, but I'm afraid when the official got over there, he kind of ended it.
Yes, a lot of times it's the second guy. A lot of times he ends up getting the call, and I'm scared that's what happened here.
You got to maintain your cool because this is the kind of thing we've seen hurt Crest, not to mention losing Gunner. He's not playing tonight, Chris Gunner, because of a personal penalty and more against him in the Forest View game this past Monday night. And I'm afraid this one is going to back up the Crest Chargers as the officials are still discussing the latest CSI mechanical penalty flag. Home crowd not happy about it, but I'm afraid that was probably the right call. So the ball will go back to the 23-yard line after that huge penalty. Chargers, yeah.
Like I said, Paul, it's all about you got to keep your composure in a game like this.
Triple receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Hamrick looking, running out of the pocket, lets it fly to the end zone. Touchdown for the Crest Chargers. Great odds by Eli as he found his man who was Majay Thompson. That was a 23-yard Wolfman Woods Disc Golf Club touchdown pass. I tell you what, the Chargers are making it look good so far. Come play on the 100 acres of woods when you go to Wolfman's. Let's go down for the PAT and join Tim.
2 turnovers have led to 13 Crest points. And with the extra point that is beautiful from Carson Greer, make it 14 straight. Kickstart your vehicle's health with Fountain Electric's Fountain Auto. On the Fountain Electric scoreboard, it's now Crest 14, South Point nothing. This is KTCBroadcasting.com.
Escape the elements and get back to comfortable with James.
Kickoff was kicked into the end zone. Raymond James scoreboard 15-0 favor of the Cavaliers. Still 5:04 remaining in the Mi Pablito first quarter. And the ball snapped and is handed off to the fullback. And he missed one guy, but then he gets hit immediately.
Still lost a yard, it looks like.
Yeah, yep. He still lost some yardage because that defensive lineman that shot through there, Coach, he would have had him. Yeah, he was pretty quick. He got through there pretty quick. But they actually just mark it like a yard loss, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. So as they it looks like they got trips to the right, or no, maybe not. It's got a wing back over there, so they do have 3 receivers to the right. Shotgun, quick pitch, and the ball's on the ground.
I think East has it.
And it looks like that is recovered by the Cavaliers. That is a turnover.
First down.
So it looks like the Cavaliers are going to have a David Norris for district attorney first down on the Wildcats' 11-yard line where they take over.
That recovery coach was by Kobe Pack.
All right. All right. Well, they're actually marking it on the 10, so that's going to be 1st and 10 and goal to go.
Getting a lot of information from Andrew Sutton
Wide
helping
split
us out here
to
tonight.
the right with Hinton, and we've got a split to the left, short side slot. Flynn is back. Slot man comes in motion, and it's handed off to the slot man who turns it up inside.
C.J. Jackson.
That was number 3, C.J. Jackson, who took the handoff and carried it for 10 yards. And that is a Fountain Electric touchdown for the Cavaliers, which pushes the score to 21-0 here on the Raymond James scoreboard. So, Coach, that was quick work.
Very quick work. It's a heartbreaker when you fumble without getting hit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's kind of panning out just like what Coach said. He wanted to make sure that he worked on them about not letting up. And he has.
Well, they're getting it done right now, so.
The ball is up, and it is good. Queen makes the extra point, and that brings the score, Raymond James scoreboard, to 22 for the Cavaliers, 0 for Drone, and we'll be back with 4.
Paint, lubricants, and heating oil straight to your tank. Pumps are open to the public for fill-up. Delivery available in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. S&C Fuel is locally family-owned and veteran-operated, committed to keeping our community running, trusted by homeowners, farms, and businesses. Office located on Oakland Road in Spindale. Schedule your next delivery with S&C Fuel at 828-286-3419.
All right, we are back. Score now 15-6. West Lincoln Rebels way, 4:17 left on the No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. Ironman receives the kick after the West Lincoln touchdown, and will start this next drive at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that kickoff by West Lincoln went straight up in the air, so it hit the ground, and of course, Cherville fell on it. So it's not a bad start for the Ironman here.
Looks like we got a Pete's Fish Box penalty on the field.
That whistle blew before the ball was snapped. So it's going to be against West Lincoln.
It's going to be the first penalty of the night for the Rebels, illegal substitution. It's going to give the Ironmen, let them start at 1st and 5 now. 4:17 left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jaden Adams, quarterback, and the shotgun formation with running back Jackson Hefner in the back. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to Hefner. He cuts back into the middle, and it's going to be brought down for about a 2-yard gain.
You know, we'll try to pick up something here, but if I was West Lincoln, knowing that Hefner has been out and he's come back tonight, I might put a spy on him.
Yeah.
You know, and one of these outside backers or somebody, because he's going to get the ball a lot.
Ironman back in the shotgun formation. Looking for the play call. Gets the play. Sends Proctor in motion. And Ironman is going to jump off sides. It's going to be another Pete's Fish.
And he breaks a tackle. Still was afraid to come in and block the guy because he would have hit him from behind. Good try. Boyer on the kick. They got 8 and 9. It's tough to tell between the two, both of them being out there. But it was number 8 on that carry.
Good job there by the Red Devils to kind of halt that drive. So now it'll be I guess you could call it a Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Red Devils, going back the other way.
Sure, why not? So they'll take over at the 27-yard line. We're inside a minute to go in the first quarter. 23.7 seconds to be exact. Now 4 wide receivers for Newton this time, 3 at the top of the screen. Ezard, quick out pattern. Catch is just made, but there's a flag in the backfield. Number 48 for North Lincoln, Dominic Kimball, almost not either knocked that down or picked it off and walked in the end zone. It was close.
Yeah, he read it pretty well, but either way, it's coming back on a hold. It looked like it took a little while to get going. Got a halftime. Again, I think the charter school Catawba Shores Conference starts at 7. Lincoln Charter 21. Langtree Charter Academy 13.
So after the 10-yard penalty, it'd be 1st and 20. Clock running, 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Are they going to snap it, or are they just going to be content to trot to the other end?
Yeah, I see the coach kind of telling them to hold up.
Yep, so they will hold it up. And that's the end of the first quarter on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. It's Newton Conover 7, North Lincoln 6. You're listening to high school football on KTC.
$100 down payment and shop online for your next vehicle. See the entire selection, pick out the one you want, and just apply online. That's Jeff Auto Sales, 3080.
But they've been able to
see, they're giving up the flats right here again.
Absolutely. So the ball snapped back. Fake to number 7, Siegel. And he throws the ball.
Interception.
Intercepted. I can't get that number, Coach, but that looked like number 22.
That's Hinton.
And that is Jason Airwood on the interception,
Hinton
Coach.
7, I'm sorry.
And he
Jason
carried
Airwood.
the ball all the way into Drone's territory. And
that was a great.
Round of the Ironman logo in the middle of the field on the 49.
Jaden Adams, quarterback, back in the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking for the call. Sends Hefner in motion, pitches to him out to the left. Shakes, and is going to be pushed out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain.
Good job by Hefner just staying on his feet and getting to the sideline where he was able to gain a little bit of ground. So that's going to put the ball on the left hash now on the positive 48-yard line. So they went from the negative wrong side of the 50 to the correct side of the 50.
Ironman no huddle. Hands off to Jackson to the right. Got a little room. Cuts it back. It's going to be brought down. Good tackle there by the West Lincoln Rebels.
Yeah, number 5 there, and then he did Gray Ponder. We should know that name now because he's one of their key guys on offense. But he ran him down. Ponder's pretty quick. He's got some speed on that defensive side of the ball for West Lincoln.
Ironman line back up pretty quickly again. 30 seconds left in the quarter on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Adams shifts Hefner to his right side. Hands off to him. Adams keeps. And it's going to be brought down for no gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 4 with the quarter change. And we will be right back after they flip fields.
The Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home in Cherryville, they strive to keep costs affordable for families at their most difficult time of need. They understand that when losing a loved one, the decisions and options may weigh heavy on you and your family. You'll receive compassion and impeccable service in your time of need, honoring your family with dignity, respect, personal attention to every detail. Visit them online at StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, located at 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville. Call 704-445-8144.
Okay.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by the law firm of Ted A. Grieve and Associates, personal injury lawyer. Ted is dedicated to providing professional and personalized service to every client. Their clients are assisted by highly trained staff members, which enhances the professionalism to their entire team. From auto accidents to workman's comp to Social Security disability claims. Call on Ted A. Grieve, personal injury lawyer. Office is located in Shelby at 522 East Dixon Boulevard. Like them on Facebook, too. 2 big days, Friday, October 3rd and Saturday, October 4th at Tyndall Ford in Gastonia. Get ready to rock night. Friday, October 3rd from 6 to 10. Free admission with drifting demos, ride-alongs with Vaughn Gittin Jr., and music and Ray Nathan's Barbecue, with proceeds going to the Piedmont Boy Scouts. And then on Saturday, October 4th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's the 33rd annual Tyndall Ford Custom Car Cruise-In. Free sun-drop, hot dogs, popcorn, music, and prizes. For more information, go online at TyndallFord.com. Tyndall Ford, 1901 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
All right, 4th and 4. Ironman pitch to the left, cuts back, and he's going to be brought down and stopped. Hefner is going to be brought down and stopped after a small gain, and the West Lincoln Rebels will take over on downs at about the
45-yard
line.
No, gone. I tell you what, Jackson was headed toward a hole, and it closed up quickly.
It did.
And it was a whole cast of West Lincoln defensive players there to stop Jackson. That's what it took. So they, unfortunately, West Lincoln has the ball first and down going the other way. First and 10.
West Lincoln in the wing tee, handoff up the middle, breaks to the outside, and
fumble.
That's like it's a fumble on the ground. Let's see who picked it up.
We got it.
Ironman pick up the ball. There is some flags on the field, but Ironman will keep the ball if the flag is on West Lincoln. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Looked like Jordan Gill was the one that came out of the pile with the ball. Hopefully this goes against West Lincoln so we can decline it and take the football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're bringing Cherville's football in, so that means Cherville gets his own offense.
Ironman ball, so Ironman will take over at the 45, their own 45.
Helmet did come off in the tackle, but
doesn't really
no
matter
call.
if it's intentional there. I mean, it's you got the optics of that weren't good.
Yeah, might have got away with one there. It'll be second and 1 regardless.
Ball now, nose of the football right on the 40-yard line, and just joining us 8:40, and not really sure. The clock stopped, and usually you got to come off for a play, but if somebody rips your helmet off, you wouldn't think. And he's got to come out for a play.
Yeah.
And like I said, I
like
understand.
in college, I think.
So I definitely need an adjustment by the coaches for North Lincoln because Ezzard has just exposed that. Hernandez on for the extra point, brought to you by James River Equipment, and it's good. So with 9:51 to go in the second quarter, Newton Conover extends their lead to 14-6. You're listening to Lincoln County Football on KTC.
That was Ironwood, wasn't it?
Jaden Adams hands off to Hebner up the middle with a little bit of space, jukes, and runs, still going, still churning. That's going to be a medical center pharmacy first down after a great run from Jackson Hefner.
Great effort by Jackson Hefner there. Got all the way down to the 45-yard line, the positive 45.
Pushing, and he's in for the Wolfman Woods Disc Golf Club touchdown. Come play the two courses, the Wolfman Run or Nobby's Revenge. They're open daily. Wolfman in Lattimore. Eli Hamrick with the quarterback keeper is in, and it's time for us to do another Cleveland Community College sideline report and join Tim.
Okay, Paul, thank you very much. Speed advantage, Crest. Physicality advantage so far, Crest, and Rob's right. They have rushed South Point offensively. Here's Greer, and he hits right in the middle for the extra point. Be ready when the next big storm hits with proper lighting and surge protection by
way inside, all the way to the 8. 16 yards, first down.
I thought they got away with a holding call there, I thought, but no call, and that'll bring them up inside the red zone.
They're down to the 8, first down and goal as Hawkins running effectively on this drive up to 46 yards.
Trying to run this quick.
So Phillips under center, he'll give. Hawkins again, why not? And he's wrestling and fights his way for about 6, second and goal from the 2.
That's Camp and Justin Porter there on the tackle. Saved the touchdown there. Did to get a couple more, as you said, down to 2.
Exactly. The teams have been mirror images on these drives. Touchdowns, 3 and outs. Stuart Kramer on the verge of another touchdown, and it's going to be straight up the middle, and he's going to plow his way in for a touchdown. Not sure who's got it. If we can see the ball carrier.
That's 9.
9?
Yeah. It's Worcester.
So Worcester with a 2-yard touchdown. And Stuart Kramer now an extra point away from tying the ball game. So both teams, 3 possessions, both teams 2 touchdowns. And I tell you what, it's going to be a high-scoring game tonight. So they line up for the extra point on the go quick lube after the numbers bookkeeping touchdown. Good snap, good hold, and
I don't think they got it.
Short. So
take that point off there.
Yep, I will. We'll be right back.
Third and 2 for the Ironman. 8:50 left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And we are back in the Wildcat with J.J. McElhaney taking the snap, looking for a little room. Turns it up the middle. Let's see if they're going to give him forward progress.
I think it's going to be short just by inches. So I know Coach Bowman is going to go for this. Maybe more than inches, maybe about 2 feet or so.
Yep, it's going to bring up 4th down. And I would think that they're going to run the same play. They like to run that Wildcat with J.J. McElhaney in situations like these.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure we get a good snap. Sometimes we have a little issues with those when we run this play.
Yeah, got Harris blocking for him. There he goes.
McElhaney runs up middle. Does get the first down. Is going to be brought back a little bit, but Forward Momentum says he's going to have the first down there. So that's going to be another Medical Center Pharmacy of Cherville first down for the Ironmen, who have also did a great job on this drive here.
Yes, they have. They have not quit, and they have taken it to the West Lincoln defense. Now they got to get this ball in the end zone. Got to get this ball in the end zone.
8:05 left on the clock on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 1st and 10 for the Ironmen. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hand off to Jackson again. Great juke move again, but it's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job sniffing that out by the West Lincoln defense. And of course, somebody's got to be spying on Hefner. I would have that if I was coaching that defense against Hefner. I'd try to have somebody spying him all the time.
Hand the ball off to Coleman one more time to find some room inside the 5-yard line.
Kareem Coleman on the carry.
Brought down by Nasir Gray.
It's like about a yard short, guys.
Marquis Hunter. 2nd down and a yard for the first down for the Mountaineers.
So 2nd down and the length of a football. What was so funny?
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at Tex. I'm laughing at Tex because he's putting his hand up like almost like I'm open every time.
Here.
I'm right here.
Oh, he's been doing it all.
I know.
All game. Now, do you not see me over here?
Hand the ball off to Coleman. He's met by a host of Wildcats.
And the guy covering was like 5'6".
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Tex is 6'5". Like, come on, y'all. Just throw it up. Just throw it up.
I like it.
Lamont, I'm right here. He's not that short.
Is he not?
No.
Okay. Is he a little tall? Maybe 5'8", 5'9".
It's just that Texas is so big. I mean,
he's a
but
big
Texas 6'5", so even if he's 5,
part of
if
him
even he's 5'10".
But Craig, honestly, for part of him turning around was, I think he was waiting on the play to be called.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I did see him put his hand up there, like like tapping his helmet. I'm tell you,
They'll call for signals.
They run a skinny post right now. They got
Drops back, quick throw in and out of his hands.
The ball's got to be inside.
Yeah, he's got to leave it on that.
Hopper, the intended receiver.
Well, we've worked in a new kicker as the season's gone on, and this is good. This will pay dividends for us as the season goes on.
I agree.
He was hitting them from 40 to 45 in warm up.
Really? Wow.
He was.
Ever since he came on, I think we've been very impressed by this young guy.
The kick is up, and it is good. So the Mountaineers will.
Kick is up, and it's good. So the James River Equipment PAT is good. And on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard, Newton Conover 21, North Lincoln 6.
It's not a 10-yard thing. It's an end goal. We got to score.
Yep. It's going to bring up third and goal now.
Okay. So
Adams coming back on the field.
Yeah, Harris and Truitt come off the field. It's the big heavyweights come off the field.
Yes, sir. Ironman in the shotgun. Adams takes the snap, fakes it.
Oh, it was knocked down. Knocked down by number 50 there for West Lincoln, Brandon Miller. Tackle defensive end senior. Made a nice play there, got his hands up, knocked the ball down.
So, Ironman, it's going to be 4th and 11 with 5 minutes left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And looks like they're going to attempt the kick here from, looks like they're about on the 10-yard line.
Yep.
And where they're going to place it, where he's going to kick from, it's going to be about an 18-yard field goal. Let's see if we can get this in here.
Kerrigan with the snap. Truitt with the hold. This blocked.
It's blocked.
Kick is blocked. And in high school football, the ball is dead immediately.
No.
Wait a minute. Why is the referee going? I thought that was
well,
dead.
it's dead. It's dead on a 2-point conversion on a live ball. It's still live, which looks like it's going to be returned for the West Lincoln for a touchdown. Dadgummit.
Okay, all right, I'm confused in on that. I thought in high school ball, it was killed automatically by the whistle. The officials are calling
the call here.
The referee let him run all the way back. He ran with him, but now they're talking about it because all the Cherville players stopped. They thought it was over.
Yeah, everybody stopped, and then the West Lincoln kid picked it up, just trying to be aware.
Yeah.
Takes off running down the middle of the field, and that did score a touchdown. So we're going to see if this is going to count or not. Got the referees huddled up, trying to see what the call is going to be here.
No.
But as of right now, it is 15-6 West Lincoln's way with 4:57 left in the second quarter.
Now it's easy for all of us fans to get, you go to high school games, you watch college football, you watch pro football, and everybody does it a little differently on kicks and PATs and things like that. And so even the officials can get confused. And but that, my thoughts were as soon as it's blocked and the ball hits the ground, that ball is dead. That's what I thought. Because I got corrected on that about 3 or 4 weeks ago, just watching a high school game.
Yeah.
And And they said, no, it's dead. As soon as the ball's blocked and hits the ground, you know, if it would have blocked it and caught it in the air, then maybe it'd still be live. But that wasn't the case here. And so it's obviously it's an issue because they're still talking about it. They're taking their time talking about it. Coach Bowman is waiting patiently. West Lincoln's waiting patiently. And so it should not. The ball should be dead immediately. Is way I'm thinking.
All right, let's see if we can get a call here now.
And it would be West Lincoln's ball from where it was down. I mean, from the previous spot.
You're here on the other side of the field. Hopefully.
Correct. They're going down there with the football. Officials taking the football down to the end zone that they scored in. So the West Lincoln fans are excited because they think it's going to be a touchdown.
Well, they're playing the fight song.
Yeah, they're playing their fight song like they do after touchdowns. Coach Bowman and the referee are still talking. Now the defensive coaches have sent several players to the end zone where the ball is. But I don't understand this. I guess I need to read the rule book a little bit closer.
Still waiting on the call here. Basically trying to see if West Lincoln will be putting some points on the board from the blocked field goal. Rebels now running out on the field. Once they get in formation, we'll definitely know what's going on. But the score is still the same as for now, 15-6, with 4:57 left on the No Malarkey, Mrs. Malarkey scoreboard. 15-6, West Lincoln's way. And it is a touchdown. They will get a penalty for a sideline warning, which is going to back up. There are two, well,
yeah, this is their P.
Well, it's got to be more than a sideline warning because they backed the ball up, so it has to be a Pete's Fishbox penalty.
Yeah, the ball's on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, ball on the 18-yard line as the Rebels are going to try their extra point.
I guess that's 15 yards from the 3.
Right.
18.
21. So the score is now 21-6. West Lincoln's way with 4:57 left on the clock. So we're going to take a quick break as West Lincoln takes a timeout, and we'll be right back with you.
For 17 straight years, via Health Line. Black has become a star out of that backfield so far tonight for the Chargers. Another Mipablito first down. Crest very close to another score. Quarterback keeper finds a hole, finds the corner, into the end zone. A Wolfman Woods Disc Golf Club touchdown for quarterback Eli Hamrick. Come play on the 100 acres in the woods with those two 18-hole courses at Wolfman Woods. What a first half for the Chargers. I think the Belmont fans that are here tonight are stunned as we go down for this Cleveland Community College sideline report to Tall Tim.
Unbelievable, Paul. What a dominant drive. And I'm like Rob. What are you doing, South Point, going for it there on fourth down with the way this offense is playing? Here's the kick. Extra points up by Carson Greer. And it is good. Providing electrical services and contracting across the region on the Fountain Electric scoreboard. It's now Crest 28, South Point nothing. This is KTCBroadcasting.com.
Fuel Delivery, formerly Lutz Petroleum, is your reliable source for delivery of diesel, gasoline, propane, lubricants, and heating oil, straight to your tank. Pumps are open to the public for fill-up. Delivery available in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida.
4:57 left on that No Malarkey, Mrs. Malarkey scoreboard. 23-6, West Lincoln's way. A lot of confusion going on here, Brian.
Yeah,
Trying to get
So we don't have to do anything, just get in here and talk. So he does a great job of setting things up for us and doing everything else. He also, if you get him married, he's a wedding videographer, and call Chad at 828-429-5148.
So Curry White's still the quarterback, and he's back in shotgun.
Who came? Is that Phillips again?
Yes.
My goodness, you got to admire the kid.
They're going to. Okay, so the flag was thrown. So Davis is going to get credit for a 7-yard run. And then the penalty will be marked off at 10 yards. So we're back to second down and 9.
Brawley checking in for Burns.
Well, 1:56 left to go here in the second quarter. 21-13 Burns on your right, your scoreboard. We thought it was going to be 28-13, but
Cole Pryor checking in.
Davis's run called back. Pryor the lone setback, double wide receivers. And Dixon fakes, going to throw it up. Got a man out there. Will he catch it? Over the
nice
shoulder.
Catch.
Did he catch it? They say no.
What a catch, though. Evan Donaldson over the shoulder, but just a little bit out of bounds is what they're calling.
So incomplete, as Donaldson did make a beautiful adjustment to the football. And
yeah, I thought he got a hit down there, but
it was. I'm not even going to try to say I see that. Trent Marty will show me the film tomorrow. It was close.
Very close. Excellent
close.
catch, though. You can't ask for a better catch than that. Good throw there by Drew Dixon as well.
Yeah, wide receivers left and right. And in the shotgun is Dixon, but now see Stuart Kramer's got Burns backed up if they call a timeout and force a punt.
Burns is going to call one now.
All right, so timeout. We'll take it with him. 21-13 on your scoreboard. We'll be right back.
O'Brien Good, the freshman,
Bless their
is going
heart.
to be deep in his end zone as he snaps this ball.
I'd tell him run out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah. I know it's sad because, North Gadsden is probably everyone's homecoming.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
It was that way when I was coaching at Bessemer City. I've never seen homecoming the first game of the season, but we get there and they got the homecoming float out. I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
Listen, when you are someone's homecoming, not once but twice, but 3 times, 4 times, that should tell you a lot.
Exactly.
Again, senior quarterback with a little bit of experience running the offense, was able to get it up there for a Turner Hauser Insurance first down.
9 carries for 77 yards for Burns. Keeps it again. Gets hit hard. Spins the defender around and actually moves the pile another yard down the field. A very hard-earned 2 yards there.
Yeah, that was Barker for the Newton Conover Devils. There's their second timeout for the Knights.
So we'll take a quick timeout while the Knights do. We'll be right back.
Step inside a John Deere 3R, 4R.
Hefner goes out of bounds after a short gain.
I think he's got the first.
It's going to be close here, Brian.
It's going to be close to that Medical Center Pharmacy cheerful first down, but I have faith if they don't have it down, they'll have it the next play. Wow. Why don't they measure it? Now they should definitely measure it. That's a first down. That's a first down. At least measure it.
Whoa, the referee's been called 3-4 times.
Yeah, he's wrong. It is a first down.
Referee has moved the ball back and forth. One referee moved it back. Another referee came up, moved it forward. Yeah. So it's 4 for 1. We're trying to see if it's going to be a first down or a first down. Fourth down or first down. A lot of confusion here. Now it is a Medical Center Pharmacy first down for the Ironman. A little confusion there.
I don't know what.
Which is weird. The ref in front of the ball moved it back. The ref behind the ball moved it forward.
Umpire, he kept moving it back.
Either way, we got a medical center pharmacy first down by a carry for Hefner. Back in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Throw, let's see, Jaden Adams fakes the throw and runs up the middle in a quarterback draw type. And it's going to be brought down after a decent gain.
Yeah, Jaden faked the pass to the flat and then tucked it up and went straight. Not a bad play, about 3 to 4 yards.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Still in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap, throws out to Proctor, and he's going to be hit as soon as he catches the ball.
Boy, they didn't fool anybody that time, especially number 7 for West Lincoln. That'd be Colton Clark, a senior, making a good play from his. It looks like he's an outside backer walked out.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Ironmen. 1:50 left in the quarter. This time, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback keeps up the middle. Nice gain. That's going to be another medical center pharmacy first down by Jaden Adams. Faked it to the right and kept it and ran up the middle for a great gain.
They shortened it. They shortened it. It's 4th down now.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. 4th and 2 for the Ironman, who's going to stay on the field and going to go for it. 1 minute left on the No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. West Lincoln up 23-6. Quarterback keeps again. I think he's going to be short, Brian.
Golly, Ray did not make the first down.
Yeah, he did not get the first down. West Lincoln's going to take over on downs once again. Another great drive by the Ironman, but stumble at the end and doesn't get any points on the board. It's going to be 56 seconds left on the No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. West Lincoln still up 23-6 and takes over the ball.
Man. That's you have to give credit to the defense for West Lincoln there. They stepped up when they had to, and now they've got the ball. Let's see what.
Hands off to number 2. He breaks out to the right side. He's got a little space, and he's going to be brought down. You know what, Brian? I was just thinking, have we seen number 5 for West Lincoln tonight?
Number 5?
Yeah,
Yeah, Gray Ponder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've seen him. We've seen him. He has. He's been there. But they're finding more success with number 2 right now. And got Ponder elsewhere. But you're right. You haven't seen Ponder as much as we thought.
Handoff to number 2 up the middle again for West Lincoln. He breaks and is brought down over the middle after about a 15-yard gain.
Brought down hard by Justin Harris there, but way too much yardage. And is that a timeout?
Yep, timeout by the Rebels, and we're going to come back right after this.
As coaches and players prepare for their opponent each week, they have a scouting report and a game plan. The same is true in life. We need to know who our enemy is and how he works. Jesus tells us in John 10:10, the thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly. Jesus is Lord. This is brought to you by Jesus and Ball Ministries.
Amen, Brian. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Since 1934.
And South Point has got their 6 first downs in the first half. But, Rob, when it comes to them going to other players like Ledford and Rumpf and maybe even Spargo a time or two, who they've also tried to throw the ball to. In other words, the corners, they've had no luck. You've had to run the ball pretty well between the hash marks. South Point's having no luck going to the outside on this Crest defense.
Yeah, I think Crest is showing a fine example of how good they are athletically to the outside. South Point just cannot find any way to attack to the outside. It's forcing everything back into the middle of the field. And like we saw, and I think it's forcing South Point to hurry up and then trying to rush what they're doing to get the handoff if they're in the inside.
Tim Foster is now in the booth coming from the sideline. And, Tim, we remember what happened last year. You went into the fourth quarter at Belmont. Crest 26-12. Right now it's 28-0. And we know South Point got hot and came back and won that ball game. So what do you do the rest of the way? You got to stay focused.
You got to stay focused, and I could tell after my quick conversation with head coach Greg Lloyd, Paul, that was going to be his.
They're going to wave off the flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the intent was there, but 9 seconds left. They may just take a knee here, Tom.
Well, if they take a knee, Stuart Kramer's going to call a timeout.
Well, that's true. You're right. You're right.
So let's see. So it's second down.
Clock's running.
Third down and 6. Clock's running. That's fine with me.
Yep.
Dixon back. He's going to let it go. And will it be picked off? It will. But it doesn't really matter. Intercepted by 21. And that'll bring us to halftime. Burns 21. Stuart Kramer 13. That's on your right jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain.
Having a down season like this.
Absolutely. 2:08 remaining in the second quarter here, Maple Toledo's second quarter, as Curry White prepares to take the snap from shotgun. And he does, and he hands it off to number 14 again, who is met on Drone's side of the ball. And it looks like he's going to lose about a yard.
Yeah, they keep going to the well there, Coach. It was a situation that worked at one time. And after that, it's eating those positive yards up.
Looks like a little counter play or something like that might ought to draw a little bit more success. So we got trips out to the right, and we have number 7 Siegel back in the backfield with 3 split to the left. White takes the ball, and he throws the ball across the middle to number 3, and
broken up.
Man, he hit him right in the chest, and he dropped it.
Can't see who it is.
Yeah, I can't see who the number was. Looks like number 6, wasn't it? I think. We're number 5. So we got number 5, Prince Stringer, who broke up the pass across the middle. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal for the Wildcats with 1:26 remaining in the second quarter, Maple Toledo's second quarter. White preparing to take the snap. He's trying to draw the Cavaliers off sides, and they're holding their ground. And so here we go. It's 3rd and 6. Here we go. He's back to throw, and he does throw.
Oh, intercepted.
And it is intercepted. And that is, I can't see
number
the number
1.
yet.
I think it's Matthew Pinkerton, Coach.
That's Matthew Pinkerton, number 1. So, nope.
Oh, 4. I'm
that
sorry,
was
Coach.
4.
It's hard to see the numbers.
It is hard. Eli Roof had the interception here to stop the drive of the Wildcats.
Caught it in the end zone, too.
Yes, he did. And they had somebody open.
Oh, yes.
And and he stepped right in front of the ball. It was a great play. 1:15 remaining in the Maple Toledo second quarter as the Cavaliers prepare with their David Norris for district attorney first down here at their own 10-yard line. Ball snapped back to Flynn, and he hands the ball off. It looks like he handed it off to number 22, Coach, and that would be Airwood. That was Airwood.
It was Jason Ayers,
He carried the ball for David Norris for district attorney first down.
Changing things around.
Picked
Letting
up
the H-back be the running back now.
16 yards on the first down. So here we go with a slot.
Again.
And he carries it again, carries it all the way across the 45-yard line. That'll be a David Norris for district attorney. First down for the Cavaliers. 59.8 seconds remaining in this Maple Toledo second quarter. Then takes a snap, and he hands it off to Airwood again. He's taking it around the left side, and he's picked up another about 15 yards.
38-yard line, Coach.
That's going to take it down to the 38-yard line of the Wildcats. And
150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, online at barrettfloorcovering.com. Since 1925, Beam Construction in Cherryville has been building communities in our area.
All right, everybody, good evening and welcome to the Red Zone Radio channel. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Chip Carter and Dennis Davis. We've been finding you guys scores and everything we can, doing the best we can to keep you guys updated. Want to say hello to everybody. Oop, let me move this one down so we can get Dennis there. How about that?
I liked it how it was.
Good with it, with his face covered up over there.
Face for radio.
Yeah,
you and me both, brother.
Well, we've got a lot of scores to give. I'll let Chip go through some of those, and we're going to talk about that. Then I'm going to round up some highlights while Chip rolls through the scores for you folks here tonight. If we're doing our best to keep up scores, if anybody's got an East Lincoln score, it'd be nice to
don't
try
have
to
anything
get.
from East Lincoln yet.
Well, as I interrupt this for a score from R.J. Reynolds in Parkland, who cares? But it's 67-67.
Yeah, I don't think that score's legit. It said it was 67-67 in the first quarter. Yeah. I don't think that's a legit score.
Yeah.
Somebody's having some fun with Max Preps.
I saw that. You were on your game.
I saw that, Dennis. Yeah. All right, good deal. Let's run down these scores real quick. Kevin's going to look for some highlights for us. He already showed me one. I don't know if we can get it and show it, but we might have the catch of the year if we can get it.
Catch of the year didn't count.
Yeah, did they call it off?
Yeah, it was incomplete.
Oh,
we have the incompletion of the year.
Yeah,
we have the incompletion of the year to show you guys here in just a few moments.
Kevin and I both think was complete.
Unbelievable. Incompletion of the year.
All right, here's your scores that you got right now. And a lot of these scores are at halftime. I believe Crest and South Point are at half. Crest shutting out South Point 28-0 right now. Although, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I believe last year the Crest had things in hand in the fourth quarter, so we
stuff happens.
Still have to play there. Burns leads Stuart Kramer 21-13. Snoot Conover leading North Lincoln. That might actually be. I think North Lincoln might have scored before the half, but I got Newton Conover leading 21-6. We'll confirm that here in just a minute. West Lincoln leads Cherryville 23-6. It's Mountain Island 21. Thomas Jefferson 7. Lincolnton shutting out Bessemer City 28-0. St. Stephen's blanking Alexander Central 14-0. Watauga leads Freedom 28-7. Don't have an update yet for South Caldwell McDowell. Keeping an eye out for that one. Mooresville leads South Iredell 48-10. Lake Norman shutting out Statesville 28-0. Davie County blanking North Iredell 35-0. We got East Rutherford controlling Drawn 44-0. That'll be a running clock if not already. High Brighton leads Chase 14-7. RS Central leading Patton 35-7. Kings Mountain shutting out North Gaston 31-0. North Gaston brought a capacity crowd to that game. We saw some clips. There might be 80 people in the stands there for a 10-minute drive.
That was the count. 80. It was like 83 counting cheerleaders and band.
Yeah,
fans.
There you go. And football players almost, it looks like. But
well, Chip, I know you want to go ahead and give that Irwin.
Oh, get almost there, Dennis. Yeah, Forest View and Hunter Huss. Don't have an update on that one yet. Looking for that one. East Gaston leading Highland Tech 20-0 at the half. Irwin leads AC Reynolds 10-7.
Could you repeat that, please?
Right now, Irwin leads AC Reynolds 10-7. Somebody take a picture of that for me. TC Robertson leads Asheville 21-7. Starmount shutting out East Wilkes. Last time we heard 7-0. North Wilkes clinging to a 7-6 lead over Ashe County. Allegheny shutting out West Wilkes 7-0. Wilkes Central's taking the lead over the Bucking Elks of Elkin 20-10. Corvian Community shutting out Pine Lake Prep 31-0. Lincoln Charter leads Langtree Prep 21-13. It's East Burke up big on West Caldwell 24-2. If you have a score update on East Lincoln, West Iredell, let us know. We don't have an update on that yet. Bandy's leads Ford 7-0. Maiden leading Hickory at Hickory 14-7. Our last update. North Stanley has that game well in hand, 23-0 over Albemarle. The Community School of Davidson shutting out Lake Norman Charter 7-0. It's North Rowan over South Stanley 13-7. Mountain Heritage leads Polk County 16-0, and we do not have score updates. I'll actually look for these right now. Mitchell versus Owen and Madison versus Hendersonville. Those are our scores that we have. We are Dennis, Kevin, and myself feverishly working the phones and the interweb to see
and
if we
no
can
score on Forest View Huss. If any of you out there have a score, call it in, please.
We got a couple of games we're still looking for. Forest View, Hunter Huss, South Caldwell, McDowell's little maybe it's up in McDowell. So if you got an update on that or know anybody that can give us an update, Mitchell and Owen, that's in Swannanoa or Black Mountain, and Madison at Hendersonville. That's just up the mountain a ways. And then of course East Lincoln, West Iredell, as we said. If you know anybody or can give an update on those, we would greatly appreciate it. Trying to give some score updates from what I've got here so far as well. The games that, my computer keeps refreshing, so I can't. As I get about halfway down the list, it resets. But looking for some of these scores that we don't have updates on at this point right now. East Gaston, they are leading Highland Tech at halftime. Do we have? No, that's not.
Do you have an East Lincoln score?
No, sir. That's one of the ones we're looking for.
21-6.
21-6, East Lincoln. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. The second quarter.
Okay. Okay, I see it. 21-6. Actually, that looks like it's at halftime. 21-6. And then Mountain Heritage actually has blown that game open against Polk County. Mountain Heritage leads 37-0 in Polk County, and then East Lincoln leads West Iredell 21-6.
Nothing on McDowell and South Caldwell.
I'm seeing that North Lincoln scored a touchdown and got a 2-point conversion. I'm seeing 21-14 for Newton Conover and North Lincoln, but that's where David Potter is. So we'll trust his updates on that. At the half, I'm seeing High Brighton leading Chase 21-20.
Okay, I've got 14-7, so you're ahead of me.
So that's a different source. Hopefully, it's updated. Run down some of these that we're looking at.
RS Central 35, Patton 7.
Okay, yep, we've got that one. Thank you, sir. And Maiden added another touchdown before the half. They're showing Maiden leading Hickory 21-7.
That's what I've got.
I'm pretty sure. Let me check the.
Go ahead. I was checking to see if it was just the band.
And Lincolnton 35-0 over Bessemer City.
Okay.
What did you say the Maiden score was?
Maiden 21-7 over Hickory at halftime.
Gotcha.
And then I saw Chase and High Brighton leads Chase 21-20.
Watauga 28-7 over Freedom.
Yep, that one's good.
Give me 1 second as I
You're
retweet
good.
some of these.
Kevin doing a great job to share this with some of our broadcasters.
Folks, if you want to see real quick, if you want to see the highlights, follow What's Up Shopper and KTC Broadcasting on Twitter as we get those highlights out and about. Let's see if we got any sound or if David's talking.
1890s or 1990s?
Oh, David's talking. We'll shut him up. I was going to send you out to Newton Connor for the halftime show, but never mind. All right, Chip, let you continue for just a moment. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to do some highlights here.
All right, good deal. We'll continue to get updates as we go. Let's see if I'm going to look for some of the mountain updates. And still, again, we will get the board update here. High Brighton leads Chase 21-20. I've got that at halftime, so we'll update that real quick, periodically, or as soon as we can. I'm going to look at some of our mountain scores and see if we can get any updates on them, because we don't like Mitchell and Owen and Madison and Hendersonville. Those would be considered Western North Carolina or mountain-based scores.
All right, I think we're ready for some highlights, guys.
Show them to me.
I think I have. Oh, I got one more to check. Never mind. I got to get because we do have someone covering the that maiden score, so we're gonna have highlights for that.
Okay.
Here in just a second. Ricky Oaks is up here doing the game for us. I want to thank Ricky. He's our Lincoln County correspondent. And I told him, I was like, I got a big game up there I want you to cover tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's up there but we do have still got coverage of the Newton and North as well. Let's see, 7-0 is that touchdown. I'm trying to get all the touchdowns. A lot of interceptions, it looks like, in this game for the Maiden and Hickory, going back and forth. Trying to get all these scores updated, and as soon as I do, we're going to show some highlights. All right, y'all ready for some highlights?
Let's do it.
I'm ready to rock.
Roll them.
All right, this might take a few minutes, but we'll see what we can do. All right, get this guy back up, jump him in here, shoot these fellas over here. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. So we're gonna start the first highlight of the night. Let's refresh this. Let's go over to KTC Broadcasting. So, folks, if you can go to those pages that I was just showing you, KTC Broadcasting and WhatsApp Shopper, and you can find our actual highlights there. That's where we're going to pull them up here right now. Kings Mountain just pulled ahead, 38-0 over North Gas. It was 7-0 in the second quarter. Yeah. Like it was a close game just a little while ago. All right, let me go all the way back here on KTC Broadcasting's. Well, there we go. Back to the start of the night I think the first score of the night was the Crest score. And so we'll have that 49 minutes ago, 58, long time ago. They did have an injury at Kings Mountain. We'll look over that here in just a minute. This was so we was talking about a little earlier here. Guys, here's the North Gaston faithful there at the start of the Kings Mountain game, all 82 of them.
It's such a long drive, Kevin.
All 20 minutes down the road.
That's why we don't get, Dennis, that's why we don't get score updates from North Gaston.
Yeah, there you go.
There's nobody there.
All right, let's go out to Crest and South Point.
Nice little cut back there by Black.
Jason Black on the touchdown here, a left side off tackle, the pulling guard.
He has suddenly developed into a very competent running back this part of the season.
It's good way to hit the hole there.
Yeah.
We've got, what just happened? I lost something. Where did they go? There they go. Okay. Now we'll go back to there. All right. This is West Lincoln going up 7-0. Gus Avery.
Keep it himself.
He could go all the way. And he does.
Avery with a touchdown for West Lincoln. That made it 7-0. Rebels. We'll watch it one more time.
No reason to pitch it when they got a hole that big.
That sounds. Somebody's making a weird sound in the band or banging on their cymbals.
Yeah.
Injured player, North Gaston, as I was saying a minute ago.
They had to bring the stretcher out.
Yeah. Javarius McElhaney cuts it to 7-6 for the Ironman. On this quarterback keeper. Didn't follow his blockers, but he didn't need to.
Yeah.
Crest goes up 14-0 on this play. This is Namaje Thompson. Be found in the end zone, near the end zone. Or in the back of the end zone. I thought it was. I remember listening to this one. Quarterback rolling right there. And he's going to find the Thompson right there, right across the goal line for the score. I made it 14-0 Chargers. West Lincoln 15-6 over the Ironman on this play. TJ Stratford pitch left. And this boy can run, folks.
Yes, he can.
He's got the corner. McElvaney's got a line on it. He just couldn't quite get to him in time.
You don't see that very often with McElhaney getting outran. So that was
Well, look at he's running from the left. Look where McElhaney's running from. Left defensive. I guess safety is where he was at. Almost had him, and he just loses a little.
Runs out of gas there.
Gas right there. I guess when you're playing quarterback both ways, sometimes that happens. Speaking from someone who's done that. At some point, you can't do everything, Chip. Like, somebody on that side want to tackle him. I don't have to tackle him from the opposite side. I got to run 100 yards.
Y'all are too busy watching, and you think you can help me out here?
This is North Gaston Branch for the Kings Mountain touchdown. This made it 6-0, but not before some controversy. And we're going to show you that here in just a moment. The dropped pass that was called incomplete. Here's Crest going up 21-0 on a quarterback sneak from Eli Hamrick.
Well, he just kept going.
I mean, they could have called forward progress maybe on that one. He got pushed back a little bit. Unless he just kept going sideways. That ref can't see.
Little tush push there, thing.
I know, right? Crest goes up 21-0 on there. This makes it 10-0. Kings Mountain over North Gaston. All right, here's the catch of the play of the night, Dennis. You ready?
I'm ready. Let it roll.
This might be the catch of the year.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the catch of everything.
Who is this?
Kings Mountain.
Okay.
And I don't know if it doesn't register on this video, I'm gonna resize it. But I'm hoping it fits in the screen. I'll resize it.
Is it our boy Ace?
What's this?
Number 9.
Oh,
he caught that. That's a catch.
Called it incomplete.
Yeah, they called that in instead it hit the ground.
wait a minute. Back that up.
Called it incomplete. This
Back
is the
that
catch of the year, the incomplete pass of the year, folks.
What was incomplete about it?
Yeah, when you find out
the referee's vision.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball
We're going to talk
leaves
about
the
this all
quarterback's
night.
hand.
Right.
It doesn't hit the ground. It doesn't bounce. Yes, the receiver's down. He catches it on his belly, but he completes the catch, controls the ball, gets up. That's a football play.
I mean,
Even if it did bounce.
where
off
did it never
leg.
touches the ground?
Never touches the ground.
It's number 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isaiah Branch.
Isaiah Branch.
Isaiah, you got the play of the night.
At that point, it was 0-0 too. It's 38-0 now. I guess it don't matter, but
He's evidently a soccer player.
I'm not going to name him the player of the game, Kevin, but I'm
this is the catch.
AG Heating and Air something award for him.
They're not sponsored anymore.
No, okay.
Well, there's the play of the night.
Yes,
folks. That wasn't.
Go.
I'm telling you, it's complete. I mean, where's that hit?
Amazing. All right, this is Kings Mountain with an interception on this play. Let's see.
Whoop. He just comes right. Wow.
Right to him.
Nice fight by the receiver.
Oh.
Well, he just snuck up by. He didn't see him coming.
Chargers going up 28-0. Eli Hamrick with a keeper right in our living rooms.
That's his second rushing touchdown with that QB sneak.
Throw tradition out the window. It's still South Point, and they're tough as nails. But as Kevin reminded me earlier, there have been times in the past.
Well, they've come back.
What was it, 26 to something, and they came back?
26-12 last year in the fourth. A lot of football left in us.
Well, there was a lot of refereeing that night too.
This is Gray Ponder getting loose for a long. Was this the blocked punt?
Might have been.
I
Yeah.
think this was the blocked field goal for the Ironman. Yeah, it was because it was 15-6,
Yep.
and they had the big controversy. So Rebels blocked. This is the end of a blocked field goal. Gray Ponder. For
Look at
touchdown.
number 50 down on the sidelines. Just throws his hands up.
Oh, what?
Come on.
All right, Kings Mountain North Gas. This made it 17-0. Says he intercepted it and then caught a pass. Let's see what happened. This is the touchdown. I guess he had an interception before this play. Sending him deep. Oh, the DB. That's got to make a play.
Oh, to be 6'4".
Nice little play there.
Yeah.
Touchdown. It's made it 24-0. Mountaineers don't have a player name on this one, but running back 25. It looks like
25 for Kings Mountain.
Number 25 for the
That
Mountaineers.
is Kareem Coleman.
Kareem Coleman with a touchdown. How about let's listen to the band?
Press box is crowded tonight.
KTC ain't there.
Oh, that explains it.
Well, look at the X on the press box.
Is there anybody upset?
It's hanging, barely hanging. All right.
Press bow.
Mountaineers goes up 31-0 on this one.
Wow,
Ooh,
nice catch.
Number 5, is that Branch again? That was Branch earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just putting on a show.
No. Okay, Branch is 9.
Okay.
That was Xavier Hutchins.
Branch was in motion right there, so you got Hutchins on this one. So the wide receivers for Kings Mountain putting on a show tonight.
Well, somebody's got to be throwing it to him too, Kevin.
Yeah, that's true. He's putting them where they can catch it. How about the Bulldogs? I think it's Max Davis. Yep. Max Davis with a touchdown.
Well, he had one call back, too.
Running through the storm. I don't know if I might have missed that one.
I think I heard Tom say he got a touchdown, but then they called it back.
Gotcha. Can't arm tackle that. Good run there from Max Davis. 7-7, first quarter. I guess we missed the touchdown for the Storm. Here's Bulldogs. 3-yard touchdown right here. Quarterback keeper. Looks like Dixon on the score now. That might have been Davis that might have been set up a Wildcat or something. This is number 0. Is that Davis? 0? Look at the first one. Yeah, it was Davis.
Big rescue score.
Pluto's for that.
Let's see. This is number 9 for the Storm. Lyman lost the helmet on this one. Why should go down right here? 68 lost his helmet.
What's going on? What gives?
I don't know what the hit was. That might be the hit of the night. Hey, how about Davis in the living room right here? Yep. Come right down. There you go.
Davis, you go.
Is it good or they call this one back?
That one, he posted it, so it's a good score. So 21-13. All right, hey, we got a highlight over here at Newton Conover. North Lincoln on this one made it 21-14, cutting the lead on the Red Devils. I didn't have that one yet. Let me go back over here. Did we have that one? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, so this is the first score. We made it 7-0. Red Devils. And off up the middle. How about the Knights, where both teams entering the field?
Pretty sunset.
North Newton Conover, if you've never been up there, it is a nice little field to watch the stadium. The AstroTurf, of course, looks good and everything, but I don't know, for some reason, like you just said, the sky, every time I've been up there, I thought it was a nice atmosphere to watch the game. North Lincoln cut it 7-6 on this one. That may be AG on that one.
I think it's 5 or 9.
This made it 14-6 for the Red Devils. 7 on the keeper. And this one made it 21-6. Red Devils. It's 21-14 now. So we got a good shot of this interception here.
Oh, wow.
Red Devils on the interception. Good catch. Said 21-14. How about out at Thomas Jefferson? Mountain Island Charter cuts it 7-7. Ties it at 7-7.
With the generator in the background.
He's close to a generator. Where is that? Jakari down on the sideline. Look at that sky there.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Beautiful atmosphere for a football touchdown. Mountain Island Charter just made it 14-7 in the corner. Getting one foot down there. We can zoom.
Yeah, zoom that in. Yeah. KT's seen it. Come on. Let's do this.
Hey, he might have got 2. Look.
Look at that. Hey, he toe tapped.
Nice. Good catch there for Mountain Island Charters. That's Clark on the reception. Rams sort of hams on this one. Mountain Island Charter, 21-7. Back into his corner. I've got to tell my sideline guys to stand on the sideline of whoever's team's got the ball because they always run to their side. How about some Hickory band? I'm going to give about 8 seconds of it.
By the way, seeing that toe tap, Randy Moss just successfully underwent treatment for cancer in Charlotte and was able to ring the bell.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Touchdown Red Tornadoes has cut it to 14-7, Maiden. This one gives the Blue Devils a 21-7 lead over the Red Tornadoes.
He about to tippy-toed down the sideline.
He about tried to rule it. I guess nothing happened on this pitch. All right, there's your post scores and everything for right now. We're going to touchdown. We got another touchdown here from Maiden.
I think you got one for Chris, too.
We'll see what we got. Fell down in the back. They scored. Interception, but called back on that one after a flag.
I think the camera view was intercepted.
Yeah, he was watching over, or not looking at his camera. All right, lost my folks there on that one. All right, I think that's about it. We're going to give some more updated scores. Here's the score from Chris. They got it posted now. 28-7, South Point. South Point scored.
South Point scored.
So 28-7 Crest, but South Point gets on the scoreboard, yeah. For those that are tuning in.
Yep. So let me get that changed. So 28-7 Crest. What was our other scores that we had changed?
Okay, so at halftime, High Brighton leading Chase 21-20.
All right.
I've got some in the bottom right-hand corner. I've got some scores for our Western North Carolina, for our mountain games.
All right.
I don't know how old these are. Mitchell blanking Owen 28-0 right now.
I don't have that on. Yeah.
Bottom right.
20 what?
28-0.
Okay.
And right below that, Hendersonville leads Madison 42-3.
Hendersonville leads Madison 42-3.
Yeah.
There we go, folks. Try to get all of our others updated around the area. Kings Mountain's up to 45 right now. Don't have nothing on Huss and Forest View. Yep, Kings Mountain's got more than 45. They got 51 right now. It's
now,
it's not even halftime yet.
I show McDowell and South Caldwell with no score. So that's accurate.
If they're going to let it go, let's see what happened at Kings Mountain.
Jet sweep.
I do too.
Nope, they called illegal something on Kings Mountain, so we're going to call it back for just a minute. They cheated. They got called for cheating, Dennis. You can't do that.
Oh, no.
All right, let's go out to Cherville and check in and see what's going on out in that game.
It's Lincoln Rebel Way. West Lincoln hands off to number 4, goes over to the right side, shakes, and it's going to be brought down after a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, good footwork over there by that young man, Aiden Puckett, sophomore. And good footwork, just waiting. They do a good job. They teach that, obviously. They coach that. So we just wait for that. Wait for that hole to open and that crease to open and then go through it. And they do a good job with it. They're very disciplined.
Avery, under center, takes a snap, rushes forward, and that is definitely going to be a medical center pharmacy first down for the West Lincoln Rebels with a gain of about 5 or 6 on 2nd and 5.
This is tough on the defense right here because West Lincoln's got the momentum going. Defense is trying to figure out how to just get them stopped, and this is tough. This is where things get really, really hard, and this is where you got to really come together as a unit and do what you can do. Everybody doing their job.
Wing team formation. Avery hands off to number 22. He cuts back and cuts back again, and he's got a big gain, and it looks like he's going to run it down near the goal line of the Ironman.
Cole Carpenter at 22 on the run again.
And that's going to be another Medical Center Pharmacy first down for the West Lincoln Rebels. Clock still running. 7:30 left on the No Malarkey, Mrs. Parker scoreboard, with the West Lincoln Rebels threatening to score here. Quarterback takes the snap, rushes forward again.
Didn't quite get in. They've got it. Looks like they're going to place it on the 1 yard line, according to this official on this side of the field.
All right, it's going to bring up second
and goal. This is tough right here.
Yes, it is. 6:50. Ironman's going to have to dig deep here.
Can stop them.
Avery takes a snap, hands off to 22. He bounces outside, cuts it back in, and punches it in for a John Brown All-State of Cherville touchdown. Yes, sir. Which all the touchdowns for West Lincoln tonight have been rushing touchdowns. And now we are set for the Gutter Guys PAT of Kings Mountain attempt. It's up, and it is good. That's going to bring your score to 30-6. West Lincoln's way with 6:37 left in the third quarter on the No Malarkey, Mr. Parker scoreboard, and we will be right back after these messages.
Drop as Hawkins couldn't haul it in.
I tell you what affected that throw a little bit is I couldn't tell who it was. The linebacker
Looked
jumped
like
up.
Davis was spying him.
He jumped up and kind of maybe interrupted his vision there or something a little bit.
So not a 3-and-out, but Stuart Kramer keeps it for nearly 4 minutes, but apparently they're going to punt to Burns. And the punt is away, line drive. Please roll into the end zone, and it won't. Will it? Will it? Will it? It will. Wow. They couldn't get on it, Matt, and that's going to cost them 20 yards.
Yeah, good job, Wells, of kind of playing a little defense there to prevent the Stuart Kramer guy from coming down it. So big break there. We'll get it on the 20-yard line.
So Burns' defense does its job. They do give up 3 first downs, all via the penalty, but the defense holds thanks in large part to an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on a very bizarre play where offsetting penalties and the guy's helmet comes off. Double wide receivers left, one to the right. I think it's Pryor, the setback, in there with Dixon. He'll get the call, through a little crease, but met in the hole. Good job by Kramer. Hold him to a gain of 1.
Yeah, tried to get around that right side, and that's their leading tackler there for the.
So 2nd down and 11, 1 wide receiver right, 2 to the left. Well, now we got 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. And Dixon now drops back in the shotgun. Pryor again, the lone setback. Man comes in motion, and he'll get the football handoff. Usher spin move, but he's not going to get much. Fights his way back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. So Burns has been bottled up. They've got 2 runs and 2 yards, 3rd down and 8. So the Kramer defense doing their job. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Wanted to go to the air here, surprisingly, wide open. Melton's got it at the 30 of South Point. He takes it to the 23-yard line.
You know, there's just so many different guys you can go with the football. Brock Melton, a prime example of one of those guys, if you don't know where he's at, he'll find a spot in that zone he'll sit down and wait on the football to get to him.
Jason Black run, and then all of a sudden you're thinking Crest is up 35-7. They just want to milk the clock. Let's go to the air, and Melton's there. Meepa Bolito first down, of course. And you're back in South Point territory. Do you know we have pretty well camped out in South Point territory tonight?
Absolutely.
A great performance that, to me, is going to lead to a huge win as you move forward in conference play. Back to the run. Black coming to the corner, 15, 10, 5. He does not want to go out of bounds, and they finally will make him do so at the 2-yard line. It'll be first and goal, another Crest first down.
And you're already starting to see a lot of taillights across the way. You cross the goal line here, and there's going to be a line of traffic waiting to get out of visitor side.
Well, it was already questionable, very questionable, and it's just going to be added to, Rob. We're going to have to go way back into the scoring books and the archives to find a Crest win of this margin over South Point.
Absolutely.
I mean, South Point could still score some more, don't get me wrong, but with just over 9 minutes to go. Yeah, about Black. He deserves it. Breaks his way in for the touchdown on the 2-yard rushing run. That is a made new touchdown. From homes to offices, they'll leave it spotless. Book them today. MadeNewCleaningCo.com. Cleveland Community College sideline report. Let's go down to 10.
Oh, just correction there. That was Mike Edwards on that 2-yard run. How many times have you seen the South Point Red Raiders have a running clock against them? If Carson Greer makes this extra point, we're going to have a running clock ball. Hard to believe it's 41-7. Here comes the snap. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Providing electrical services and contracting across the region. On the Fountain Electric scoreboard, it's Crest 42, South Point 7. This is KTCBroadcasting.com.
Braden Still, the pitch looked like it was pretty good. I just think Still might have been looking to see if he could run with it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those you just kind of take your eyes off the ball for a second as you get up to ready to make a move, and they drop it. And so 3 plays and negative 2 yards.
Well, the 4th play coming up because I don't see their punter on. Agee's the only one in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Burns back to pass, throws out in the flat, and it's well out in front of the intended receiver, Anthony Alberti. And I think Alberti's coming up with a bit of a cramp because he's flexing the leg, bringing the toe up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. A weird-looking sort of throw. You might have had a receiver out in the flat.
Wasn't the best throw in the world. I wonder if his hand's still about. I think it was his right hand.
Could not make it to the sideline.
Is that Alberti down?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought he was cramping. And they do have a lot of players that go both ways for North Lincoln. So he's up. He's going to semi-walk off the field under the attention of North Lincoln trainer Addie McGinnis. That was my daughter's tennis partner. That's why I know that.
I know you knew that. I was with you.
You looked over at me like,
I knew
what? How did you know that?
I remember that one.
Okay.
That one I did remember. I didn't remember her name, but I didn't know she was your daughter's tennis partner.
Yeah. 2 very competitive young ladies, let me tell you. They would get after it. So 3rd quarter, still got 3 minutes to go. Ezzard keeps it. He's heading for the left side again, but slowed up this time. And he's finally pulled out of bounds by Blay Phillips.
Blay Phillips.
Good pursuit there, though, by number 24, Stephen Fox. Strung that play out a long ways. We say all that, and he still gains 6 yards.
again, attacking that left side. I sort of mentioned a little bit of a weird sort of wrinkle that they run. Sometimes for the most part, it looks like two slots, but once in a while they'll bring up the front one as a tight end who's blocking. Here it is again. So again, you see a sort of tight end, receiver off, slot, wing, kind of right behind him. He's going in motion.
And Newton Connor has to take a quick timeout as the play clock was almost at 0. So we'll take a quick timeout too. It's 28-14, Newton Conover.
West at the Highway 150 Business Intersection, right across from St. Ace Hardware. Who you gonna call? Bug Busters, of course, serving north and south.
I'm sure if that was an injury timeout. Another injury timeout, 4:52 left to go, third quarter. Stuart Kramer on the move inside the Burns 40 to the 37, and they've got a first down. Their fourth of this half. McCorkle bottled up, falls forward, and they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
That's Rudelsel on the tackle. Good job there, Cameron Rudelsel.
So we got a good stop there on first down. Second down, they barely nudged the down marker, maybe just a little bit, but we're going to record that as no gain. Clock runs, getting close to 4 minutes. Again, your score, Burns 21, Stuart Kramer 13. That's on your right Stewart scoreboard. Phillips comes in from the sideline. I wouldn't make my quarterback do all that running.
Yep. Well, he is a leading rusher, but
talked about running back and forth to the sideline.
Yep.
Wide receivers left and right. And look out for Hawkins. They don't throw it to him. They got a completion there. Looks like it's 31. Let's see, they're going to give 9 yards, 31 on the reception. So it's third down and 2. It's a nice catch out there.
And that's 29. That's Phillips on the tackle there for Burns.
I'm going to give 8 yards on the reception, and now it's inside the 30, third down and short. Here we go again. Phillips under center, that double hug to the right, and it's going to be a handoff. And McCorkle puts the head down, and it looks like he's at the sticks. That'll be another Falston Pharmacy first down. Give him 3 and move the chains.
Initial hit there by Camp, brought down by Phillips. But like I say, they're controlling the time of possession here in this second half.
Yeah, they've had it nearly the entire quarter. Burns has only had it 2 minutes, and it's 9 minutes gone, so Stuart Kramer about 7 minutes of possession. There they go, double hug again, and they shift the formation. Moves it over to the right, and it's going to be, I'm not sure if that's McCorkle. That's 32 this time. He's drugged down, and he'll have about 5. Is that 32?
That's 22. That is Fortenberry. Hadn't seen him. His number called much tonight.
So Fortenberry gets 4. But good gain on first down, second down and 6. Clock continues to run, 2:42 and counting. So Stuart Kramer taking their time. And see what I mean? They make the Phillips go all the way to the sideline.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I wasn't picking up on that. Yeah, that's kind of odd.
So again, double hug to the right. They like what they have here. Fortenberry, he's the deep back. Let's see if they give it to him again. They will. He'll try the right side, bouncing it outside. He's got room. He's going to go in for a touchdown, I believe. He does. And that makes it 21-19, and that was a 23-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that is Braden Fortenberry. Took it left side, bounced around the edge there. And for a touchdown, like you say, for Stuart Kramer.
Yeah, 23-yard touchdown.
Now, I imagine they'll be going for 2 here, down 21-19 now.
So that's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. On to go quick lube 2-point conversion coming up as Phillips trots it back out there. And this has been a third quarter that has been owned by the Stuart Kramer Storm.
Big play here. If we can stop them, still up by 2.
So Phillips in the gun. And he'll give it. McCorkle throws it. No, great play action. 2-point conversion, good. So that ties the score at 21. We'll be right back.
Fans, welcome back. Red Zone coverage. Let's give some score updates from around the area. We already have a few final scores. Those scores that are in black are finals. And we'll see more and more of these scores become black as we head on here. We've got a lot of these scores already probably in running clock territory or winding down. So let's run through these scores real quick. We've got Crest leading South Point 42-7. I don't think any of us predicted it to be that big.
I thought you said that on the pregame, didn't you?
I said that Crest would win. I didn't think it was going to be an embarrassment. But,
Come on, I was setting you up, Chip.
Right. Kramer just tied it with Burns. They scored a touchdown and converted the 2-point conversion. So that game tied 21-all in the second half. Newton Conover leading North Lincoln 28-14. It's West Lincoln leading Cherryville 30-6. Mountain Island extended their lead over Thomas Jefferson 28-7. Lincolnton's got the game well in hand against Bessemer City 50-0. St. Stephen's shutting out Alexander Central 21-0. Watauga leads Freedom 35-14. If anybody's alive in South Caldwell or McDowell, give us a score update. We've not heard anything from South Caldwell versus McDowell yet. Mooresville leads South Iredell 48-10. Final scores, both 35-0. Lake Norman Wildcats defeat Statesville, and Davie County War Eagles defeat North Iredell. Both of those scores final 35-0. East Rutherford blanking drawn 44-0. High Brighton, our last update around at halftime, High Brighton was clinging to a 1-point lead over Chase 21-20. RS Central pounding Patton 55-7. Kings Mountain shutting out North Gaston 45-0. Hunter Huss leading Forest View 26-15. East Gaston leading Highland Tech 28-0. Come on, Irwin. The Warriors trail AC Reynolds 14-10 in the second half. TC Robertson leading Asheville 41-13. Starmount leads East Wilkes 7-0. Ashe County sprinkling some ash on North Wilkes 12-7. It's Allegheny leading West Wilkes 7-0. Wilkes Central leads Elkin 20-10. Final score: Corvian Community defeats Pine Lake Prep 35-0. In our shootout of the night, Lincoln Charter just retook the lead over Lane Tree Prep 43-42. It's East Burke over West Caldwell 32-2. The only points that East Burke's given up was a safety. Their defense is playing very well.
Is that the one I heard where they were talking about throwing it out of the end zone?
I don't know, man. It might have been.
So the defense is actually won 2-0 tonight.
Exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. So East Lincoln leads West Iredell 21-6. Bandy's shutting out Ford 7-0. It's Maiden.
Didn't need a quarterback all night.
Nope.
Will.
2-0.
Just 2-0. Could have won.
Maiden leading Hickory at Hickory 21-14.
I'm sorry.
21-14. That's all right. Sounded funny. North Stanley shutting out Albemarle 37-0. Community School of Davidson blanking Lake Norman Charter 28-0. North Rowan over South Stanley 20-14. That game's still going on. Mountain Heritage has this game well in hand 44-0 over Polk County. Mitchell leading Charles D. Owen 28-0, and Hendersonville leads Madison 42-3. We'll run down these. I'm going to do an update here or a refresh, see if we get any of these scores updated. If I see them updated, I'll sneak over and update the scores as we go. Dennis, and we want to welcome Will Boykins into the studios.
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
Hey, swallow.
Don't talk with your mouth full, Will.
Be polite.
Is that barbecue sauce or chocolate syrup on them wings?
Does it matter? Either one. Either one sounds good.
It sounds divine, but I think it's barbecue sauce. I haven't had them yet.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Chocolate syrup on the wings. That sounds divine.
You want to try that out? Let me know.
Hey,
I want you to experiment on that.
Wait a
Let
minute.
me know.
You're a connoisseur. You would probably go for, what is it, waffles and chicken?
Chicken and waffles, yeah.
Yeah. So why not chocolate syrup on your wings?
No, I just said it. It sounds divine. Chocolate syrup on the wings. I just said it. It sounds divine to me.
Sounds divine. I love it. All right. Lake Norman Charter just scored their first touchdown on Community School of Davidson. Community School of Davidson still leads that game 28-7. That game says it's in the fourth quarter.
I don't think Will's mic was on.
I don't. Yeah. I've got it. We'll talk now.
I'm talking now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
There we go.
There we go. We got him. All right.
I'm just not turned up in my ears, but I guess I can hear myself.
We didn't want to hear all that crunching anyway.
Well, I was trying to avoid that.
Trying not to. And I think Crest is a final.
Okay, Crest is a final.
Crest is a final. There's no comeback today in Belmont.
So it's only 42-7.
Yeah, that happened. Maybe it was a running clock.
They started to run the clock.
So Paul knew what he was talking about.
Is it 35 now?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't 40 no more? I didn't know that.
It's 35 now.
All right.
Okay, we learned something, Will. That's why we got you on here, Will.
To keep up with this small, need-to-know stuff.
Hey, Will, speaking of, when I'll switch over here. When a field goal attempt is blocked, is it a live ball in high school?
Do what now?
If a field goal attempt in high school, in North Carolina high school football, if a field goal attempt is blocked, is that a live ball? Not an extra point, not.
If it goes forward, it's supposed to be dead. But if it goes backwards, it's still a live ball.
Brian Ferree.
We had a big question in the Cherville game. Field goal was blocked. We couldn't see it, of course. Brian thought it was dead immediately, but we thought he was referring to an extra point and not an actual live ball. So that's what we were asking about.
Yeah.
You're saying it's got to go backwards?
Yeah, it's got to go backwards. I think that's the rule. If it goes forward, because Crest, a few years ago, Crest and was it Ashbrook was playing, and the ball actually went backwards, and one of Ashbrook's players picked it up almost got picked up the first down to keep the game going.
Well, now in college,
that was Hunter Huss.
Now in college, you can pick it up and run with it because Auburn was playing Alabama, I believe, a few years ago.
Yeah, but that was caught in the air.
Yeah.
If you catch it in the air in college like that, you can run with it. If you field the ball, a field goal attempt, you can run with it.
Yeah.
Mooresville and South Iredale's the final, 48-10. Slowly but surely, these games will start creeping in with their final scores as we go along. More and more of these scores will be final. A lot of scores. So fourth quarter, AC Reynolds leads Irwin 14-10. It'll be so close. It's painful.
We're gonna send it back out to the Burns Kramer game and check in with those guys.
Speaking of close games,
correct. This game's 21-21.
Stuart Kramer here in the second half. Play action. They're after Phillips. He throws incomplete. Just kind of got rid of it as the heat was on.
Yeah, intended for Hawkins across the middle, threw it well behind him. Like I say, he was just trying to desperately get rid of that ball.
Now Burns in a good position to get a 3-and-out. See, there goes Phillips to talk to the coach. You know, you have to run an extra 15 yards over there, 15 yards back. I guess he's in shape. He runs back to the huddle.
As you said, big third down play here, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, chance to counter and get a 3-and-out and get the football back. Burns, 4 down linemen this time. Phillips in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. They're going to give it to McCorkle. He's bottled up and slammed down. He'll lose a yard.
Big time play there. Let's see, I think it's Cameron Rudisell in there. Let's see who else is in there. A gang tackle there for Burns.
And let's see, we have a Bulldog. Okay, he's getting up.
Yeah, Jude Towery. Nyquan Marble came in there. Good job there.
And it looks like it's punting time.
Should be punting unit for Stuart Kramer.
And
Good job there. That was desperately needed.
Love this punter to drop another one.
Yeah, he dropped one earlier. So we got Ussery back deep. He's a big play threat. He returned one earlier this year against Vesper City.
And so Burns kind of playing safe there. Not everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Punt is back. The punt's away. Another good punt. Knuckleball lands at the 35, and Ussery picks it up at the 25. He's to the 30. He's to the 35. He's to the 40. He's to the 45.
Oh, no.
And then he's taken down on the side.
Oh, look at the push.
And here comes the flag.
We're going to get 15 on that.
Well, let's see who it's on. Hopefully it's not offsetting.
No,
there was some contact over there on the right, on the left side.
That's definitely on them. Ussery hit the defender, knocked him backwards, and he came up there and pushed him.
Well, the way they're celebrating, it looks like it's on.
That's got to be on Stuart Kramer.
See where they mark it. They're marking it at the 49.
He clearly pushed Ussery back after he hit him. A good run back, though. Brings it all the way up right at midfield here.
And that should be, see if they're going to tack on 15.
I don't see what the discussion is. I think that was pretty cut and dry to me, but let's see what the call is.
Let's see. He's still talking it over. And we've got, let's see, dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Burns. Well, see, that's what I was afraid of.
That's not right.
Well, it's on the far side of the field, so it's just hard to see.
Unless something was said. I don't know.
It's just hard to see. So the offsetting penalties keep it right there at the 50-yard line.
I mean, Ussery, the guy couldn't make a tackle on Ussery. You know, Ussery knocked him backwards, and then the Stuart Kramer guy came and pushed him. But
it's
needless to say, it's on the 50-yard line. Burns ball, 1st and 10.
So shotgun set, pistol formation, double wide receivers to the right. And they're still talking. Not sure what it is as they're trying to get everything set. I mean, what's there to talk about? It's offsetting penalties, balls at the 50-yard line. Let's go.
I think they're going to let Stuart Kramer coaches know what happened, I guess. Over there talking to them. So, like I say, just tuning in, 10 minutes, 54 seconds left in this ball game. Burns has it at the 50-yard line, 21, tied all up at 21 here.
No idea what this conversation is about. I mean, it is disrupting the flow of the game. I mean, it's offsetting penalties. Put the ball down. Let's play.
They may be giving each coach some kind of warning or something. I don't know. But
warning for what? 50-yard line. Let's see. Standing there. I mean, the guys are sitting there, standing there on the way. We're ready to play. Let's play football. Let's go. And now we finally got a whistle. It's Davis, the lone setback. Double wide receivers to the right. Ball is snapped. Davis will get it. Tries the left side. Around the corner. He's got 5. He's got 10. Puts his head down and lunges forward for more. He's got a first down.
Yeah, good job. Took it around the left side. Right there at the sideline. Dove his way for a first down. Max Davis. What'd you give him there, Tom?
I gave him 10. Even though they gave him 9, Matt. It's not a first down.
I thought he got the.
Yeah, I thought he got there too.
He might have stepped out.
But
right
no, now they're giving him the first down. First they didn't, now they did. Now, can anybody do their job?
I don't think the refs know what's going on here.
I mean, now what are we talking about now?
I think they're discussing where the ball should be.
That's not. It's 2nd down and 1. The chain gang doesn't have it right. So it's.
So we are gonna give him 9.
Yeah. So we are gonna give him 9.
Yeah, this.
I thought where they originally marked it, they had it right for 9-yard gain, but then the official told it, waved the chain gang, and the chain gang, in all defense of them, was just doing what the officials told them to do. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Double wide receivers right. And it's going to be Davis through the middle. Left side now. Bounces it outside. He's got a big gainer. He's to the 20. And he's dragging tacklers inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, big time run left side. Max Davis.
Is it a penalty?
Drugged the guys for.
It's coming back.
Oh, man.
It's coming back. It's coming back. Holding against Burns.
Negated another big run by Max Davis.
So that wipes out a huge run over the left side, and let's see where the foul occurred at the 30.
Coach Devine's not too happy about that one.
So the foul, I believe, is at the 30. So Davis is going to get credit for an 11-yard run, I think, if they mark it from the 30. Yep. So let's see. They're going to mark it from the 30. So, despite the penalty, this is a very unusual situation where there's a penalty against Burns, but they get the first down. So the Putnam Distributors penalty didn't occur to the 30-yard line. So Davis gets credit for an 11-yard run, then the penalty brings it back 10. But
hey, we'll take it, though.
If you math the math, it's a net 1-yard gain and a first down. And again, the pistol set again. Davis again left side, again bouncing it outside. Again, he's got a big gainer. We'll see where they spot it this time. He's over there on the left side. And it looks like inside the 30. And they're going to give him 13 yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, another strong runs. Picking that left side over there. Must be finding something on their defense on that left side. Really challenging that way on the short side of the field as well. So.
And I've got Davis officially at 200 yards rushing. And he probably would have had about 300.
I was going to say, had several taken
he
back.
had
and another touchdown on top of that.
So double wide receivers left. And let's see if this is going to be a jet sweep. Nope, it's going to be Max Davis around left side. Big hole. He's got another first down. Still on his feet. Shredding tacklers all the way inside the 5-yard line.
What a run, Max Davis.
Let's see where they spotted. He was at the 26. They're going to mark it all the way to the 4. 22-yard run. Another Falston Pharmacy first down. He's at 222 yards on the night.
Yeah, inside the 5, right at the 4-yard line. Let's see if he can give it to him again. Might as well.
I'll tell you what.
He's a workhorse for him.
Yeah.
So they're really picking that left side there.
So again, pistol set. Again, it's Davis behind Dixon. Again, Davis with the call. Again, through the middle. Again, taking on tacklers into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. His 4th of the night.
Yeah, he's got right there at the goal line and bowled him over and just did get across. Another good run, Max Davis. And Burns is retaking this lead.
So pending the extra point, it's 27 right now. On to go quick lube. Ryan Sisk in to try it. Snap back, good hold. And no good.
Right.
And it's 27-21. Burns has the lead. We'll be right back.
Some people say there are doers and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers.
All right, folks, we're going to be ending the show here in just a few minutes. We've signed off about 9:45. You can watch that Burns game on KTC Broadcast. We're listening to the Burns game on KTC Broadcasting on our YouTube channel. We may be going over to radio in just a minute, putting up on that. But we're going to be back live for the postgame show beginning at 10 p.m. So as soon as Chip gets back in here and reads the scores, we're going to sign off. But right now, Burns just scored. I think it's 27-21. I don't know if they got the extra point. I wasn't listening. I know you folks at home were. I was in here running my mouth. But it's at least 27 at 21 Burns, as they just scored on a Max Davis's 4th touchdown of the night, and I'll update that scoreboard at 28 here in just a moment. The black scores are finals, folks. Black scores are finals. Crest blows out South Point 42-7. Running clock at 35 now, according to the experts around here, Dennis. not me.
Give Will the thrill credit.
Oh, he gets all the credit for that. Hey, let's go back over to Burns. 27-21. We'll give the scores when Chip gets back, and we'll finish the show.
That's Aaron Bess.
Oh, Aaron Bess, a special teams ace tonight.
Yeah, playing some good minutes.
And it's on their own 29-yard line. So there's some hooting and hollering on the field now. I'm not sure what it is. This thing's been really chippy and some poor, you know, I'm not saying, it's just some poor mechanics and then some scoreboard errors and some, you know, just a few things that sort of disrupt the whole flow of the game.
Yep.
And, you know, it's you know, sometimes there's only like 1 or 2 of you. I mean, there's 6 of you out there. Let's try to get it right.
See if Bulldog defense can get a 3 and out here.
All right, so first down and 10. Ball at Stuart Kramer, 29-yard line. Phillips in the shotgun, and he'll give it McCorkle, and he's swallowed up And he's pushing the pile, still pushing the pile. And they haven't blown it dead. And, yeah, he's going to end up with 9 yards.
So he was initially hit there by Nate Wilson, wasn't able to wrap him up. And host of Bulldogs had him, but yeah, they moved the pile for a 9-yard game.
We're going to have to,
they're gonna call
show
it.
here, you can switch on over to the
I
Burns.
thought progress should have been
Burns
stopped,
game.
Are they calling that a first down?
They kept it
I'll let
moving.
the boys here.
Yep, they're calling that a
read the
Boston
scores
Pharmacy
that are
first down. Give
black
him
scores
10.
are final, red scores are active.
So he
on the
keeps the
scoreboard for
legs
you folks at
moving.
home. But we're going to end the
And that's the
Red Zone
sixth
Radio
first
show
down
here
for the
just a moment
Storm in
with
this half.
Chip, Dennis, and Will.
9.5 left to go.
Coming up 10 o'clock.
Let's see if he gets the call again.
10 o'clock on the postgame show. All right, Chip.
I'm going to take the left. Dennis, you take the middle, or Will, you take the right.
I am shocked, Will.
What about that?
All right, let's just go. Let's just do that and keep it simple, all right?
Let's run it.
All right. Final score, Crest wins big. I think that's wins big. Wins big over South Point, 42-7. In our tight game of the night, Burns has retaken the lead over Kramer, 27-21. Newton Conover leading North Lincoln 35-14. West Lincoln leads Cherryville 30-6. Final score: Mountain Island defeats Thomas Jefferson 28-7. Thought Thomas Jefferson would be closer than that. Lincolnton shuts out Bessemer City. Final score 57-0. St. Stephen's shutting out Alexander Central. That is not a final, 21-0. Watauga leading Freedom 35-14. Anybody out there who has friends at South Caldwell or McDowell, give us a score update. We have no update from them. We can't find it anywhere on any of our sources either. Mooresville, they might be in a frost delay or something at McDowell, who knows? But Mooresville, final score, Mooresville defeats South Iredell 48-10. And both of these are final scores of 35-0. Lake Norman Wildcats defeat Statesville, and Davie County defeats North Iredell. Both of those 35-0. Tag in, Dennis.
Let me see. I think I'll take the middle section, Will, if you don't mind.
You got it.
I'm going to be just sitting here eating hush puppies, so y'all do whatever.
Hush puppy. All right. We've got the Drone Wildcats with 0 and the East Rutherford Cavaliers with no mercy, 50. So it's 50-0 East. When you got a tight one here, we've got High Brighton 21, Chase 20. That's not a final. That's in progress.
Well, that's a little bit of a dogfight.
Yep. And RS Central 56, Patton 7. Kings Mountain, this is not a final, but it's 45-0. Kings Mountain over North Gaston. We have, who is that? Hunter Huss 26, Forest View 15. And we've got East Gaston 34, Highland Tech 0 at this point. It's not over, folks. So if you're an East Gaston fan, don't celebrate yet, but Highland Tech probably is not coming back. And we've got the AC Rockets. You're familiar with them, I'm sure, Chip. They're ahead of some school up there called Irwin. It's 14-10 AC Reynolds. And we have the Robertson Rams 41, the Asheville Cougars 13. We have the Starmount Rams 7 and the East Wilkes Cardinals 0. We have the Ashe County Huskies 18, the North Wilkes Vikings 7. We have the Allegheny Trojans 7, the West Wilkes Blackhawks 0. And we have the Wilkes Central Eagles 20 and the Bucking Elks 10. So we'll take it away.
All right, we have Carbon Community beating Pine Lake Prep 38-0. That scores final. These scores are not. Lincoln Charter 43, Lane Tree Prep 42, East Burke 48, West Caldwell 8, East Burke 40, West Caldwell 8, East Lincoln 21, West Iredell 6, Bandy 7, Ford 0, Hickory 28, Maiden 21. This game is final. North Stanley defeats Albemarle 37-0. Community School of Davidson, this game is not final. Community School of Davidson is 28. Lake Norman Charter is 7. North Rowan 51-20 West Lincoln.
Gee, Will.
North Rowan 20, South Stanley 14. That game is still going on. Mountain Heritage 51. This game is final. Mountain Heritage 51, Polk County 8. That is a thrashing. Mitchell 28, Owen 0. That game is still going on. Hendersonville 49, Madison 3. That game is still going on.
All righty, fans. Those are your score updates. We will continue to get, bless you, Kevin. We will continue to give you score updates as we transition. We're going to wrap up the Red Zone coverage and get ready to transition to our full throttle Power Sports of Lowell post-game show. And we'll hopefully have some more final scores for you shortly. You're tuning in, KTCBroadcasting.com.
Before our very eyes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I am the incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am. You hear them pads going click, 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 click. You hear them clicks going 704 beats by Alex J. Yeah. First and 10. We in the trenches. You like the water cooler. You be on the benches. Think your team better, but they lack skill. First snap, I leave your backs in the backfield. Your quarterback scared, I see it in his eyes. Sent the receiver in motion, that's just a disguise. My linebackers, they stepping up. Clog a hole, no letting up. Taking on them big blocks. On fourth down, we get big stops. My secondary is balling out. Your offense keeps stalling out. How many yards? Like none at all. Call the special teams, don't punt the ball and it's gone. And you never see me fair catch. I get a block and then I'm gone like a Learjet. My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, we just came to win. Win, we just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We must protect this house. I'm in a huddle talking to the Hawks. We gonna run it down their throat soon as we get the ball. Come out and fire off the ball. We going on one. My skill position so proficient. Break for long runs. Come out running that option. That mean I got the option to keep that or pitch that. Defense, they gotta fix that. 4 receivers, we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads, I got some. My tight end, so awesome. Touchdowns, I toss some. We score 6, scoreboard, that score 6. Respect the ball, we protect the ball. We don't fumble, no throw picks. I feed my linemen pancakes. So all they blocks are pancakes. Push you around like all night. End of the game, get your handshakes, huh? My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win. We just came to win. Win. We just came to win. Friday night lights. Friday night lights. Win. We just came protect this house.